top. Shine with love, I'm gonna rise on top. Shine with love, I'm gonna rise on top. Oh yeah.
It's on the channel,
We are God, but he shall die like a man. And no, I'm not a king, my voice will still ring. A prince with the power of pen.
But this is not the one he created.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
That sounded amazing.
The link is here. Copy the link. He knows. That's the link.
Huh?
That's the link we are live on right now.
Does it give you a setting now for each line out? These are all the same, right?
Yeah.
I keep Googling, but that's, again, I don't know shit about this. I'm just trying to help you
Yeah.
know what this
मतलब ये तो हॉटस्पॉट से कनेक्ट है इंटरनेट इज गुड इट्स नॉट शोइंग मी के वीक है इट मीन्स गुड नो लैगिंग है तो हो सकता है वो अरे नो विल सी ऐसा होगा नहीं ठीक है ऐसा होगा हाँ जी 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 ठीक है हाँ जी वही है येलो पे नहीं ये सारी स्क्रीन्स पे आएगा मतलब आप ये लाइव येलो वाली स्क्रीन पे होगा नहीं मुझे नीचे से पूछना होगा वो करना है सेट जी 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 हाँ ये सब स्क्रीन्स के ऊपर वो चलेगा शायद सब पे जूम कॉल आएगा सब पे ठीक है मतलब जी यार I have tried so many times I don't know it says connection error it's always says fail I've tried like million times क्योंकि RTMP I have set it up RTM हाँ क्योंकि लाइक इसलिए हो रहा होगा आपके पास क्योंकि मैं पॉज कर देता हूँ क्योंकि right now it's not started even it's not started I'm not doing anything I was just testing it so once it's live it's gonna be smooth
अन्य सभी जो गणमान्य अतिथि हैं, I would request each one of you to please come and take your seats. We have very important program packed with many items, and we would like to begin in time. 5 minutes to go. So this is an informal request coming and reaching out to each one of you, and if those who are standing outside they can hear me, kindly make your way towards the auditorium. I sincerely appreciate the feel of joy in this silence that I can palpably feel in this room, in the presence of so many dignitaries. And those of you who are already here, please clap for yourself and we'll begin our presentation. Thank you. Can we have this other mic also on? I think it is. Yeah. While most of you have taken your seats, this time my entry is a formal entry. So now we are beginning formal proceedings of this special evening. I am Ashok Vyas.
And I'm Geeta Sethia. We welcome you all. Welcome to release and honoring ceremony of
Jewels of India, leading Indo-American personalities.
We are excited that you all are here with glory of your achievements.
We are delighted that this celebration is an extension of celebration of India's Republic Day in New York.
We are in tune to the spirit of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav.
While the most valuable jewel in the form of a book will soon be released,
But it is not just a book. This is a special collection, features 75 eminent Indo-Americans.
I have personally known the journey of Manish Media with laser focus to serve tirelessly with dedication and creativity.
This is Manish Media's 50th publication, coinciding with Azadi Ka Mahotsav.
So Geeta ji, at this momentous point, while we are witnessing and making a history in New York, तालियां तो बनती हैं.
Absolutely. Clap with joy of being here at this moment.
With claps and excitement, one more applause with congratulations to Manish Media for making this special evening possible.
Together, we are celebrating the spirit of Bharat and Bharatiyata.
Indian-American success stories are a source of joy, pride and inspiration for everyone.
Being in the presence of so many Indian pioneers, thought leaders, and experts from various walks of life gather under one roof in New York is indeed especially enriching experience.
Ultimately, we all want to make this world a better place.
Yes, we offer our pool of talent and skills and innovative approach and creative expressions to make it happen. 50th publication of Manish Media, 74th Republic Day of Bharat, and 75th Independence Day guided the number of personalities included in the publication.
People have admired and appreciated the spirit of Manish Media in different cities, different countries, for creating such versatile ceremonies and beneficial events to enhance business solidarity and the global unification of the Indians and their future generations.
Celebrating achievements takes us to the new orbit of growth today. We are here to honor those personalities who have walked the extra mile.
आज की इस सांझ की विशिष्ट ऊंचाइयां देने वाली एक बात ये भी है कि हमारे साथ वर्चुअली जुड़ने वाले हैं मुख्य अतिथि के रूप में इस कार्यक्रम की शोभा बढ़ाने के लिए भारत के 14वें राष्ट्रपति आदरणीय रामनाथ कोविंद जी, जो कैरल से हमारे साथ जुड़ेंगे।
ये ऐसी गैदरिंग है कि being in the presence of all those achievers itself is an achievement.
I totally agree with you. We also appreciate partners of Manish Media in making this event possible. Foundation for Global Understanding, International University of Vedic Wellness,
Bhav Petroleum, India's Spora, the Vijaydev Ratanji Mystery Family Trust, Vardhaman Charitable Foundation, and Print Earth.
While we have each one of you as special guests today, at the offset I would mention two names who decided to join at the last minute in a way, and we are delighted to have the presence of Chairman CEO of TV Asia, HR Shaji, with us. Clap for him. We also have a community leader and someone towards whom all of us look with pride, and that is Deputy Commissioner Trade, Investment and Innovation, Dilip Chauhan. गीता जी कहते हैं जीवन वो नहीं है जो हमें मिला है, जीवन वो है जो हम बनाते हैं।
कहा तो ये भी चाहते हैं अशोक जी, कुछ लोग काम करते हैं और कुछ सिर्फ बात करते हैं।
सिर्फ बातें करने वालों की कैटेगरी में तो हम जैसे टीवी पर काम करने वाले भी आ जाते हैं, इसलिए फोकस को थोड़ा सा घुमा दिया जाए। और बधाइयों के साथ मनीष मीडिया के बाद
जी, ये आयोजन भी है उनके विशिष्ट सौगात, 50वां अनूठा पब्लिकेशन और गोल्डन जुबली सेलिब्रेशन।
क्यों ना आनंद बढ़ाएं सब मिलजुल, एक बार फिर सबके लिए तालियां बजाएं। उत्साह की ये मंगलमय झनकार और सबके लिए जरूरी
उपहार में सम्मिलित होता है अतिथि सत्कार, और हम स्वागत के लिए हैं पूरे तैयार।
भारत माँ हमें सिखाती है कृतज्ञता और सम्मान, राष्ट्र प्रेम में निहित है प्रगति और उत्थान।
बिल्कुल। So we begin today's evening by invoking the spirit of America and Bharat with American National Anthem and Indian National Anthem.
While I request Sparsh to move towards the center stage, a dictionary meaning of the word anthem is a rousing or uplifting song identified with a particular group, body or cause. And the young artist who is joining us to present anthem uplifts spirit just by his presence.
May we request melodious and inspiring Sparsh Shah, world-famed motivational speaker and singer, to come forward and uplift our spirit. Thank you.
Everyone, please rise and remove any caps if you have them. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंधु गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंगा तब शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तब जय गाथा जन गण मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे भारत माता की God bless the USA. Thank you.
Thanks, thanks, Parsh. Such a moving rendition. स्पर्श की आवाज सुनते हुए आप अपने अपने मन में कश्मीर से कन्याकुमारी तक भारत माता का स्पर्श करने के लिए चुपचाप जाकर लौट आए हैं. इसके लिए फिर एक बार आपका स्वागत है.
Correct. So now let us invoke the light of love and knowledge for formal beginning of the auspicious evening with deep prajwalan.
May I request Dr. Kiran Patel ji, Darshan Singh Dhaliwal ji, and Harish Chandra Vijaya Deva Mistri ji. For Deep Prajwalan, I am also inviting Santosh Kulshresht Kumar ji. Kindly move towards the stage. And I see Kiran ji has taken off his shoes, which shows how minutely he pays respect to every ceremony. Dr. Bharat Haridas Barai ji, please join. Madhavan M.R. Ranga Swami ji, Haridas Kotawala ji, and of course Chanmal ji is already here. And on behalf of all of us, we request them to invoke light.
और मैं आपसे निवेदन करूंगी अशोक जी, दीप प्रज्वलन के साथ मंत्रोच्चार करेंगे.
ओम दीपो ज्योति परब्रह्म दीपो ज्योति जनार्दन दीपो हरतु मे ध्वंतम संवेद दीप नमोस्तुते शुभम करोतु कल्याणम आरोग्यम सुख संपदा द्वेष बुद्धि विनाशाय आत्मज्योते नमोस्तुते आत्मज्योति प्रदीप्ताय गुरु ज्योते नमोस्तुते.
मंगल और पावन भाव लेकर करते हैं प्रथम पूज्य गणपति भगवान का सुमिरन.
हमारे मूलाधार में स्थित मोदक प्रिय प्रसन्न मुख विघ्न हरता को नित्य नमन. वक्रतुंड महाकाय सूर्यकोटे समप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा. गजाननं भूतगणादिसेवितं कपेत्थजम्बूफलचारुभक्षणम् उमासुतं शोकविनाशकारकम् नमामि विघ्नेश्वर पादपङ्कजम्.
Invoking the infinite unifies and purifies us. May we request our distinguished guests to take their seats on stage.
I would also request Consul General Randeep Jaiswal ji, I believe he is in the room, and respected HR Shah ji also to join Chanmal Kumawat ji. And kindly take the seats on the dais, and while they are coming up, again an opportunity for us to clap for Kiran Patel ji, please stand. Darshan Singh Dhaliwal ji, where do we see him? Harish Chandra Vijay Dev Mistry ji probably may not come up. Santosh Kulshresht Kumar ji is coming. Dr. Bharat Haridas Barai ji, Madhavan M.R. Ranga Swami ji, Haridas Kothawala ji, Shanmal ji would take this opportunity to offer a bouquet and honor each of our guests once they all are here. I think somebody from Manish Media is bringing the bouquet to be offered. Chanmal ji, please stand. And I would also request wonderful young duo Siddharth and Manish also to join their father. We are witnessing a ceremony that also demonstrates Indian family values in such a beautiful way. The coordination of Kumawat family, and they have tirelessly worked for a year to make this event happen. Siddharth, are you around? And Manish? Barai Sahab, and I somehow feel that we can give a proof of our presence by clapping sometimes.
Great round of applause.
And HR Shah ji. At least two of us will do. Then next, Dr. Kiran Patel ji. Consul General Randeep Jaiswal ji. Santosh Kulshresht Kumar ji. Madhavan, I guess. Madhavan M.R. Ranga Swami ji and Haridas Kothawala ji and Darshan Singh ji. Oh, no, there is another Darshan. Bhagat. Yeah, two Darshan. So we are fortunate to have two Darshan right here on the stage. So, Darshan is something that most of us aspire for. And now, as we move forward, the time for a formal welcome speech by Chairman, but before that, we will have probably a video.
Yes.
And that is going to tell us how Manish Media has grown under visionary leadership of Kumawat ji, and now they have their branches in Canada and USA also. So over to video with introduction about Manish Media.
Written records have been around ever since reading and writing were created. Some rare books have the capacity to take you back to your childhood and also inspire you. Manish Media is one such publishing house that tries creating such books. In 1999, an idea was generated in Jaipur to bring together in books hardworking and successful Indians who also bring a change, big or small, in society. Many of them have been away from India since long, but their hearts beat for India. And they earn India a name, though just a few Indians knew them. When people started reading about them, these books became an emotion. Mr. Chandmal Kumawat, leading the battle, started connecting beyond boundaries. Starting in 1999, from scratch to receiving appreciation from Narendra Modi, Barack Obama, and lately from Justin Trudeau. This has been a long journey. He always had a vision and now makes books for a connoisseur's collection. Till date, Manish Media has published more than 45 books globally, from biographies to some special editions, covering 1600 plus Indian families from over 35 countries, presenting the talented core of India to the world. Its niche lies in narrating inspirations with their personal journeys. The mission is to connect beyond boundaries, connect back to the roots, reciprocating the love. There has been immense love received. Thanks to all this and the motivated direction of directors Manish, Abhishek and Siddharth, publishing now continues from New York and Toronto too. Manish Media goes on and on, narrating inspirations.
And now let me request Siddharth Chandmal Kumawat ji for his welcome remarks. And as he walks here, I would say he has rubbed shoulders with who's and who of our era, but he's so unassuming and down to earth that I myself would clap for him. Please.
Good evening, Subratri, Namaskar, Jai Jinendra, Salam, Sat Sri Akal। सभी पधारे हुए अमेरिका से अतिथियों का हृदय की गहराई से मैं आभार व्यक्त करता हूँ कि आज की शाम आज़ादी का अमृत महोत्सव मनाने के लिए पूरे अमेरिका से 75 परिवारों ने यहाँ पधार कर इस जलसे को नई ऊंचाइयां दी। मैं हृदय के अंतिम छोर से महामहिम भारत पूर्व रामनाथ जी कोविंद साहब का हृदय से शुक्रिया अदा करता हूं कि जिन्होंने हमारी एक रिक्वेस्ट को स्वीकार किया। हालांकि प्रेसिडेंट साहब यहां पधारने वाले थे, लेकिन कोविड की आशंका के चलते उन्होंने लाइव आना स्वीकार किया। साथ ही इंडियन एम्बेसी, कॉन्सुलेट जनरल ऑनरेबल जायसवाल साहब, भरत बलाई साहब, धालीवाल साहब, HR साहब, किरण साहब, किस किस का मैं नाम लूं, हरिदास जी कोटावाला साहब, रंगा स्वामी जी, सभी जो पधारे हैं उनके आने से आज की ये शाम यादगार शाम बनेगी, ऐसा मेरा मानना है। और मनीष मीडिया की जो जर्नी है वो सभी आप लोगों की जो सफलताओं के गुणगान करने के लिए और आने वाली पीढ़ी को ये बताने के लिए कि आप किस परिस्थिति में भारत से यहाँ अमेरिका में पधारे और आपने सफलता के नए आयाम कायम किए हैं। हर एक की अपनी अपनी एक महान कहानी और जीवनी है जिससे कि आने वाली पीढ़ी इंस्पायर होती है। उसी का हम एक संकलन करके एक डॉक्यूमेंट बनाने का प्रयास करते हैं। मुझे बड़ी प्रसन्नता हो रही है कि आज आप लोगों के आशीर्वाद से ये पिछले 24 साल में हमारा 50वां पब्लिकेशन, गोल्डन जुबली पब्लिकेशन, आप सभी के आशीर्वाद, सहयोग, मार्गदर्शन से तैयार हो पाया है। इसके लिए मैं सभी का आए हुए का हृदय के अंतःकरण से आभार व्यक्त करता हूँ। साथ ही जो हमारी टीम है और जो हमारे मेन सपोर्टर हैं, डॉक्टर किरण पटेल साहब, रंगा स्वामी साहब, मैडम संतोष जी और जितने भी सभी हमारे जो 75 परिवार हैं, अब मैं अपने आप को कह सकता हूँ कि अभी तक के हमारे 50 प्रकाशन से जो हमारे 1600 परिवार से हमारा जो नाता हुआ वो अब एक्सटेंड होके 1675 परिवारों से अब हमारा नया नाता हुआ है और हम इस बृहद परिवार के हिस्सा हैं। जैसे मोदी साहब बोलते हैं कि भारत 140 करोड़ का देश है, तो हम आदरणीय मोदी साहब को उनके कार्यों से और उनकी जो सोच है, जो उन्होंने विश्व में भारत का नाम बनाया है और जो G20 की आज जो उन्होंने प्रेसिडेंसी मिली है, ये अपने आप में विश्व गुरु बनने में भारत का एक विशेष मौका है। मैं इस मंच के माध्यम से हमारे आदरणीय मोदी साहब का शुक्रिया अदा करता हूँ कि जिन्होंने भारत का नाम दुनिया में नई ऊंचाइयां पर ले गए हैं और जिन्होंने जो भारत अमेरिका के जो रिश्तों पे नई ऊंचाइयां लाए हैं, उसके लिए वो हृदय से धन्यवाद के पात्र हैं। साथ ही आज की शाम को बेहतर बनाने के लिए आप सभी ने जो पधारे उनका हृदय से शुक्रिया, आभार। सभी को मेरा सत सत नमन, धन्यवाद।
Conviction and clarity brings a kind of strength which takes us to great heights.
ये कार्यक्रम धीरे धीरे अपनी ऊंचाइयों को छूने के लिए बढ़ेगा।
पर गीता जी, धीरे धीरे के साथ कभी कभी आज की शाम हमें जल्दी जल्दी कदम भी बढ़ाने होंगे।
ये एक आयोजन एक योग की तरह है,
गति भी रखनी है और तसल्ली भी। हमारा सौभाग्य है कि अब तसल्ली से हम स्वागत करेंगे कॉन्सल जनरल ऑफ इंडिया एंड गेस्ट ऑफ ऑनर फॉर दिस इवनिंग रणधीर जायसवाल जी का, who has served at Portugal, Cuba, South Africa and at the Permanent Mission of India in New York.
He has also served as Deputy Secretary of the Ministry of External Affairs, New Delhi, managing Indo-American relationships.
And one interesting fact for this evening is, before coming to New York, he also served with the former president and today's chief guest, Ramnath Kovind ji, as a joint secretary and managed his international relations portfolio. Community friend and a man with lot of positive energy. Ranveer ji, please address us.
Thank you.
Good evening, friends. Honorable former President of India, Shri Ramnath Kovind ji, will be joining us a little later. Mr. Chandmal Kumawat and his Manish Media team, and all our distinguished, esteemed, respected members of the Indian-American community on stage and on the ground here. Namaste to all of you. I'm meeting most of you for the first time this year, so Happy New Year to all of you. And 2 days ago, we celebrated India's 74th Republic Day. So my greetings to all of you on this auspicious and special occasion as well. We are here to celebrate India's 75 years of journey as an independent nation. On 15th August last year, India reached that milestone. And even before that and after, we have had reasons to celebrate India's nation making, India's nation building. And as part of that, we've celebrated our scientific community, our sports people, our art, culture, our civilizational journey, our innovation, our youth, and yes, as much our diaspora, your achievements and your success. I would like to thank from the bottom of my heart a very deep appreciation to Mr. Kumawat that he's given us yet another reason to celebrate our diaspora, your strong connect with your motherland, all that you've done as entrepreneurs, as philanthropists, as growth engine, as champions of Indian heritage and culture, and your contribution in India's onward march as a nation. So thank you, Mr. Kumawat. It is indeed today a very special day that through this special publication, Jewels of India, 75 leading personalities of Indian-American community, we've gathered here to celebrate your success, your achievement, your hopes, your aspirations, and all that you've done to wrap India at 75 in a beautiful color, a beautiful and vibrant cloak. You know, I need not say this, but I will yet again say so, because India is truly on a transformational journey. Under the leadership of our Prime Minister, there are so many revolutions that are taking place in India. There's a connectivity revolution, there's revolution, silent revolution when it comes to socio-economic changes on the ground, digital revolution, digital payments revolution, so on and so forth. Many of you travel to India, or most of you travel to India. I would only tell you that next time when you go there, look at all the new things that we're doing, the new dynamism, new vibrancy, be it Vande Bharat Express or the Ganga Vilas luxury cruise that we recently started from Varanasi going right up to Dibrugarh via Bangladesh. There's so many things that are happening, and that will give you the sense of optimism in India. A sense of optimism that today forms part of global discourse and global conversation. And when we celebrate India at 75, obviously we celebrate our democracy. And when you celebrate your democracy, you celebrate your shared connect with the United States, with this great country, which is your homeland today, your adopted homeland today. So to celebrate our relationship this month at the consulate, the coming month, we'll be celebrating Black History Month to yet again spotlight all that beautifully connects us and the United States, all that connects Martin Luther King to Mahatma Gandhi and more. I would also like to leave highlight two things for you. This year, we are celebrating International Year of Millets. This has been mandated by the United Nations on the lead taken by India. Millets formed part of our culture, formed part of our cuisines just 30, 40, 50 years ago. In the last several decades, it has been pushed in the background. But now, people want to bring more of millets in their diet, in their food, because millets are health-wise, it is gluten-free, it is among the superfoods of the world. And when you promote millet or when you consume millet, you're not only health-wise, you're also doing climate change action, because millets happen to be water-wise. And last thing today, India, Mr. Kumar referred to it, holds the presidency of the G20. It is our desire through this vehicle, through this global platform, to bring to bear our understanding, our strength, our effort to make the world a prosperous place for one and all, the world a stable place for one and all, looking at all the challenges that we face, giving solutions climate change action or security or whatever else it may be. So in that effort also, I would really urge your support to make India's G20 presidency a success. Thank you for inviting me. Thank you for a very gracious invitation, and all the very best to Manish Media and to this beautiful publication, 50 years of journey of Manish Media and 75 of our jewels here who are with us this evening. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ranveer. And I would say many of you sitting on your tables as well as on the dais, you have success epitomized, and some of them are millionaires or billionaires. But what makes them equally distinct is that they are down to earth. And when I say down to earth, I'm playing with this word because that place, for now, we may say as down to earth as compared to the stage, and the logistics are leading us. That I would request Ranveer Jaiswal ji and Chanmal Kumar ji to please go towards that center stage for beginning the first phase of felicitation. Please, Ranveer ji, join.
We have short, concise videos prepared with a lot of love and dedication by Manish Media team for each honoree. In the first phase of facilitations, we will be inviting Manhar Manusha,
Dr. Kalai Chelwan ji,
Dr. Harbinder Harb Singh Brar,
Bharat Natwar Patel ji,
and Dr. Samin Sharma. Dr. Samin Sharma.
And as I announce the name, our team will play a video which is prepared with so much intelligence and creativity to give you an idea about who this first honoree Manhar Manu Ravilal Shah ji is. We may have the video, please.
True to the name of his charity organization, Sarva Mangal Family Trust, all that this family means is goodness to all. Healthcare, education, mother care over the internet to the remote corners of India, COVID-19 relief, entrepreneurship building and what-not. He works in India, parts of South Asia, the US, the Sub-Saharan Africa. His has pushed their company to smoking-free zone, which today is the largest distributor of flooring solutions in North America.
Thank you very much for doing what you have done, Manhar ji. We appreciate your coming and joining us.
And now, it is our honor to request Dr. Kalai Chelwan.
Oh, sorry. We didn't see him. He's already here. So actually, let me seek your forgiveness. What we are doing is, we will have different phases. So we'll announce the names of the honorees and one by one we'll announce that again. But we welcome you here, sir. Sorry, I didn't notice you.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. So.
He makes the internet easy in the remotest of the earth. He grew one of his companies by 10-fold within 2 years and deployed 5 lakh wireless radios at airports globally. He has led another to be ranked on the Deloitte Fast 50 3 names. He won Canada Innovator of Year and was on the Global Advisory Board for Samsung CEO and Board of Hydro Ottawa. He has ensured education for STEM students and mentors entrepreneurs under TIP.
And that's Dr. Kalai Chelwan ji, right here. And next,
keep clapping, we request Dr. Harbinder Harb Singh Brar to come forward.
And that's the kind of excitement we want to see and hear continuously. So,
his medical
Dr.
achievements are no less than his accomplishments as an agriculturist, realtor, researcher, professor, entrepreneur, and a loving family man who credits his family and God for his achievements. He finds inspiration from the life of his father, Major Bakhtavar Singh Brar, who is a war veteran and agriculturist at the age of 109 plus years. This humble doctor is happy to bring lives to the world, and each day he learns from his patients, especially the lesson of patience.
Dr. Harvinder Harp Singh Brarji is with us. Delighted to have your presence with us, sir. Each of our honoree has led rich life. Video gives us a look at the versatile Dr. Brar that we just saw. In addition to medicine, his accomplishments as an agriculturist, realtor, researcher, professor, entrepreneur are also inspiring. He himself is inspired by his father, war veteran Major Bakhtavar Singh Brarji, who is 109 years old. Isn't that incredible, sir? Thank you.
Please join me inviting Bharat Natwarlal Patelji, co-founder, chairman and CEO, Sun Development and Management Corporation, Indianapolis, Indiana. He owns over 60 hotels across 14 states and helped bright students through Rami Patel Endowed Scholarships. Bharat Natwarlal Patelji.
He came from a family of agriculturalists that started their first business in hospitality, which has now grown to over 60 hotels across 14 states catering to all the big brands. He established Rami Patel Endowed Scholarship to help bright students continue their education. His children have taken after him and are the leaders in their fields. His son, Suraj, a national political leader, has already worked for the former president of the US, Barack Obama.
In the first phase of felicitations, coming from Jaipur, would like to mention the name of Dr. Shameen Sharma again, who is Director, Cardiovascular Clinical Institute, Mount Sinai Hospital, New York City, New York. He is co-founder of the EHCC Hospital, Jaipur, and industry leader known for maximum number of complex coronary interventions in the US.
The highest success rate. He has been on the Cardiac Advisory Board of the New York State since 2004, an author of many articles and books. He frequently visits India to mentor aspiring doctors and donate required medical equipment. The co-founder of the EHCC Hospital, Jaipur. He is definitely an industry leader.
Thanks, CG Sahab and Chanmulji. We would request you to come again and again, but for now, you may take your seat for a few minutes, but this will be kind of a frequent way to move. After this first phase of felicitations, time to learn about a noble and innovative initiative of Manish Media, which is called Meri Copy, My Best Friend. What is this? Let us learn with the help of this short video.
An Education Ministry report says that 65.2%, 113 million of all school students in 20 Indian states go to government schools. Another survey in 2017 also says that the average annual dropout rate was the highest for secondary schools in India, was about 17.06% in 2016, highest in India. Every day on the road, at construction sites, at roadside eateries, we see children working on daily wages. Do we ever stop to ask ourselves if that kid should be in school learning about the world? While infant mortality rate in India has remarkably dropped, school dropout rate is increasing. to prevent which our government has taken several measures. Free midday meals, free school books, proper sanitization. Yes, the Right to Education Act and similar programs by the Authority of India has helped many such dropped out students by waiving off insane fee structures and free learning material. The question remains, is that enough? Wouldn't it need the support of the citizens of India to bring every child to school, to help them learn and become their best selves? Many families don't have the capacity to afford basic education amenities such as notebooks. Hence, Manish Media came up with the idea of distributing a set of notebooks for free to each underprivileged child in the government schools. A small thing of the entire school ecosystem and curriculum. Notebooks are hardly ever noticed, though the most used. A small step and we can provide them the much needed notebooks. Can we not? Mary Copy is one such initiative where we distribute notebooks to children who belong to disadvantaged groups. This drive is a humble beginning in the field of education for undeserved children of our society. Our mission is to provide free notebooks for deprived youth who cannot afford basic school supplies. We hope to sanitize the young and privileged section of society who value the small things in life and promote quality and equitable education. Mary Copy is close to our hearts. It is a way of enabling children to dream big and believe that they could achieve anything. Help us in accomplishing our mission of sensitizing and educating the young generation. Be the torchbearer of light and hope for little girls and young boys. Share your life experiences, narrate your story to us, and it might help some kids dream big for their future. Help educate a child today for a secure future tomorrow. A little contribution can help a child to dream bigger than they expect they can. The act of giving back to society is underrated. It feels good to be a support to someone who was not expecting it. Contribute a little and bring a notebook to those who need to write their destiny.
To learn more about Mary Copy, my best friend, please scan the QR code on your table. You can see this. An opportunity awaits your action in the idea of Mary Copy, my best friend. Help hundreds of students make a future and combine it with your birthday or anniversary celebrations.
We are sure you'll do what your heart says, and with a lot of good feelings in our heart, we appreciate someone like Randeep Jaiswalji once again, and he always stands with the Indo-American community, and he is going to be standing again and again. So I request you, and for another session, Chanmalji, please join him.
We would also request Darshan Singh Dhaliwalji to join them. Darshanji is President, Bulk Petroleum Corporation, recipient of Pravasi Bharatiya Samman 2023.
He's a business tycoon with compassionate heart. He supports education. His family has financially helped over 1,000 students and over 2,000 families established in the USA. We thank him for being the first person to install the statue of Mahatma Gandhi ji in the Milwaukee courthouse. A chair was established in his father's name in the University of Wisconsin, a gesture by the university to appreciate his contribution.
He says action speaks louder than words. In the second phase of facilitations, one by one, we'll be inviting, starting with Dr. Vivek Lal. Dr. Vivek Lal.
He is an industry leader and a science titan. He has worked with NASA, Boeing, Lockheed Martin, NATO Science and Technology with Pentagon. He was appointed in a critical advisory role to the US Cabinet Secretary heading the Department of Transportation. He has the Lifetime Achievement Award by US President Joe Biden with the citation of "with grateful recognition." He is recognized among the top scientists of the 20th century and featured on Global Who's Who many times.
Thank you very much, Dr. Vivek Lal. And while we appreciate your presence, Chief Executive General Atomics Global Corporation, for joining us all the way from California. Next, I would request the presence of the gentleman whose name starts with A. And that is none other than a little pause for a photograph. And the name is Anil Mongaji. Anilji, please.
He ensures 7,000 nutritious meals to the needy every day. I feel jealous of the amenities and facilities available here. This truly is heaven on earth, says Charan Das Parsoor, High Commissioner of the Cooperative Republic of Guyana, talking of the heavenly homes for senior citizens and heavenly angels for orphans. He has been serving children, women, elderly, migrants with all his heart for the past 26 years to fight hunger, poverty, education and healthcare for global peace and harmony.
And next,
okay guys, this camera.
I would request Mr. Kailash Chalani ji
To be President of Prompt Gem Importers Inc. Please join us.
He left behind his flourishing family business to move to the US to pursue his passion in gems and jewelry. Who knew he would be a pioneer in the industry and would sell the biggest of sapphires, shiniest of diamonds, brightest of rubies. He was the vice president of IDCA and now his son, Shailesh, is taking forward his legacy. Kailash actively supports Jaipur Foot, Bhagwan Mahavir Viklang Sahayata Samiti and Akshay Patra.
Everyone, this camera.
These are the moments that are cherished forever, and thanks to Manish Media for making it happen. I would request next in this series Dr. Lalit P. Patel ji to join us.
Among the many awards, like the Hindi Ratna, another from the House of Lords in London, UK. He holds calls from his patients on the a supporter of women's rights and a humble philanthropist. He leaves no stone unturned to contribute to his community through Popatlal Karitas Charitable Family Foundation. The foundation was a prime support to India during the COVID-19 pandemic and continues to help develop rural communities of India.
Guys, ready?
Congratulations, Lalit ji, and thanks for being with us this evening.
Next, I would request Dr. Vijay Dave,
Director of Medical Education, St. Mary's Medical Center, Indiana.
He believes lack of money shouldn't stop anyone from education. So has his doors open for students to stay. An established cardiologist providing quality care. He has received the Sagamore Davish Award, Glory of Gujarat and Shaleen Manav Ratna Awards. A conference hall at St. Mary Medical Center named after him. He has his doors open for students to stay and believes that lack of money shouldn't stop
like to invite Sarabjit Singh Thiara ji.
A true Indian, he totally represents India in the US. A farmer's son, he too has become a proud and passionate farmer who never shied away from sheer hard work to own 7,000 plus acre farms. On the side is another of his passions, Kabaddi. The proud owner of Royal Kings USA, a team of Kabaddi players. He trains needy Indian players, supports their families till they find their place in the team.
So that was another phase of felicitation.
Okay, guys, everyone, this camera.
We would like to clap for this wonderful human being whose compassion sees no bounds. And this was the second phase, and then we would again probably have this kind of musical chair for especially Chanmaji and Ranjit ji. Please sit it. And it is said people with clear purpose and goals succeed because they know the destination and they have clear direction. And the man who would be addressing us now not just knows the destination, he has had others also discover and move in that direction.
May I request Dr. Bharat Haridas Barai, member and former president, Medical Licensing Board, State of Indiana, to please come and address us.
He's so near me, but I'll just mention as he comes, he's an oncologist who holds the Guinness Book of World Record for the longest serving member of the State Medical Licensing Board. He has also co-authored the important book Modi at 20 Dreams Meet Delivery with the likes of Lata Mangeshkar ji, Sudha Murthy ji, Sadhguru and Nandan Nilekani ji among others. Dr. Barai, please. Oh, thank you. Yes, sir. Please.
Honorable President Ramnath Kovind ji, Consul General Randir Jaiswal ji, Kumaon family, and all the Jews who are present here. I am going to express my views about the role of Indian diaspora, particularly in USA, and the challenges ahead. There are 4.5 million Indian diaspora in USA, including the H-1B visa holders. And we are the second largest next to United Arab Emirates. Indians have been migrating all over the world for the last 5,000 years. But during 800 years of foreign rule, we were very much confined to India and our progress was stunted. After India became independent and in USA, in 1964, migration was open to non-Europeans. We had 3 waves of migration. The first one was by engineers, then came the medical doctors, and then came the IT and other professionals. So what has been different than the rest of the world, Indian diaspora? Most of the people who migrated to USA were well educated, well resourceful, and they are the ones who changed the relationship between India and USA. This diaspora used their talents, their resources, their intellect to try to bring greater relationship between the two countries. 50 years ago, when many of us came as part of $8 Club, as Nancy Pelosi used to call, what happened, India and USA were different. India was non-aligned, but really more aligned to the Soviet bloc, while USA was more aligned to dictatorship like Pakistan. But as the strategic interest of both countries demanded, and as all of us played our part in trying to bring the two countries together, gradually we have become the two countries' strategic partners. And the relationship between the two countries is very important for world stability, world peace, and security. We are partners now in field of education, culture, IT, intelligence sharing, military partnership, and fight against terrorism, freedom of navigation in the South China Sea. Now, I want to compliment and express my gratitude to all of you and other Indian diaspora who have contributed so much to get our two countries together, and we hope we continue to play our part. There are some challenges that I see, and I want to share my views. India is not the same country that we left 50 years ago. There are a lot of smart people in India. Last year in 2022, I had the honor of serving on the selection committee for Padma Awards, Padma Bhushan, Padma Vibhushan, and Padma Shri. And I was amazed how many talented people exist in India who are doing so much for India. India has become the 5th largest economy in the world, and in every field, the so-called country of snake charmers is now the country of sending Chandrayaan, sending the rockets, sending out multiple satellites at a time, having intercontinental ballistic missiles, and you name it. It's a different country. But that also brings some jealousy and some attempts to try to bring down India's political leadership, intellectuals of India, and the people of India. They are using some of the misguided Indian diaspora to try to bring down India using so-called academics. Some of the foreign countries, the recent example being BBC, a newspaper in Washington DC and newspaper in New York, which are constantly trying to undermine the progress of India, the sovereignty of India, and the respect for 1.35 billion citizens of India. Human rights are being used selectively. A one-timer incident happens in India and it is projected as human rights, while when number of citizens are killed in this country by guns or some of the minorities, what they are subjected, of course, it's forgotten. When hundreds of women are enslaved in Afghanistan, when women who are demanding their freedom in Iran are being killed, being shot, being executed, nobody worries about those human rights. And now, I'm also going to bring something to the attention of all of you. There is a new thing called FARA, Foreign Agent Registration Act. So whatever we do, make sure that we do it independently on our own initiative, and there is no shadow that we acted at behest of a foreign government, particularly India. All of us are intelligent enough, we are smart enough, we have our own resources to act, to try to promote the friendship between the two countries, but be careful, the next thing that they are trying to bring is FARA, and we need to try to share our culture, our heritage, and our respect for the sovereignty of 1.35 billion Indians living in India to our second generation. Let's share with them so they also become the torchbearer of friendship between the two countries. Thank you, friends.
While we are waiting for President former president, to join us from India. There is another next phase for felicitations, and for that I request Dr. Barai, Randeep and Sambaji to kindly move towards that part of stage. And we will begin in this phase. The 6 names we will be requesting them to join one by one, and those names are.
The first one would be Dr. Manveer Singh.
Then we'll have Mohammed Farooqi. Yeah, 1 second, I'll just finish all the names. Muthuji Mudaliar ji, Professor Indrajit Saluja ji, Dr. Nitin Kumuchandra Shah ji, and
Rajkumar Aswaji.
So we begin by requesting Dr. Manveer Singh to join us. And here's a video.
He is among the few who said dream and made it come true. A medicine expert who became one for his desire to help people and help to his best. He is a Guru Nanak follower. He was recognized as the first 50 prominent Sikhs of America and Grand Marshal 2019. Many achievements as a doctor, he is an actor and an ardent philanthropist and loves gardening.
Dr. Manveer Singh.
With this picture there, Mohammed Farooqi ji, kindly move to the stage.
Okay guys, ready?
Heard of Apna Bazaar, United Nations, Facebook, Google, Amazon, Adidas,
Bank, Tiffany & Co. He has worked with them all of 42. His has already been named the #1 printing website in the US. He has been the official printing partner with Glamour World, the IFA, A.R. Rahman's concert, Rahat Fateh Ali Khan show. Committed to change and
evolution. He is the one entrepreneur who's always prepared.
And now we request Muthuji Mudaliar ji to kindly join us on the center stage here.
He is the man behind S2045 legislation that helped H1B professionals retain their jobs in the US and changed the way visas are held out to Indians. Beginning his career as an engineer, he developed a chip that landed on the moon, but even moon wasn't enough for him. He then became a financial advisor and featured among the top 30 VIP advisors.
As we take the pictures, I would request Professor Indrajit Singh Saluja ji to
please come. Clap for this, I would say, a legendary in the media circuit as his newspaper, but
Professor Indrajit Singh Saluja ji.
Founder, editor, Indian Panorama.
आज तक, दूरदर्शन, RTV, The Tribune, The Indian Express, Punjabi Patrika, you name it, and he has been there. A prolific writer, journalist, and a social activist, and a lot more. He turned his talents to penning what would become his chef d'oeuvre, The Indian Panorama. He associates and leads fundraising with I Foundation of America to create a world without childhood blindness.
Next, I would request Dr. Nitin Kumuchandra Shah to please come up.
He has been taught by life. His wife's demise made him a passionate humanitarian. Sports taught him to accept and win life's challenges. An empathetic health missionary, he promotes better health across the globe by conducting yearly health camps. A young Jamaican girl still thanks him for providing her eyesight and supporting her education. Since life was never easy for him, he is now making it healthy for others with as many as 569 health missions in 18 countries.
So we request your attention to towards the center of the stage as we invite Gopal Asavaji.
He retired as Chief Strategy Officer of Parent Systems to start Hunger Midao with his wife to eradicate hunger from India and the US, getting them the Community Partner of the Year by the North Texas Food Bank Lifetime Achievement Award by the US President Joe Biden and a place among the top 100 India's poorest 2021 philanthropists. Going by his motto, learning, earning and returning, he is giving back to the society through children advocacy, education and mentoring the youth.
The most important thing we have with us is our attention, and we thank you for your attention, and I would request attention of Randeep ji, Chanmal ji and Dr. Barai to come back to the dais, please. Thanks, and one more clap for this session.
Variety is the spice of life. Art has a way of opening our eyes towards expansion through creativity and imagination.
इसी बात को निदा फाजली के शेर से अगर हम याद करते हैं तो वो कहते हैं 2 और 2 का जोड़ हमेशा 4 कहाँ होता है। सोच समझ वालों को थोड़ी नादानी दे मौला।
Get ready to witness a breathtaking another energetic dance performance by Arya Dance Academy. With over 235 locations across USA, Arya will knock your socks off with this fun and mesmerizing Bollywood dance number. Put your hands together for Arya Dance Academy. There they are.
Let's go a little bit back. That's it. I've covered it. You just go like 5 minutes. Thank you.
दिन नाचा जो ट्विटर पे ट्रेंड हो गया। नासिक के ढोल पे धन 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 नाचा तो सबका दी एंड हो गया। ਪੁੱਛਦੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਮੈਂ ਦਰਜਾ ਕਰ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਰੋਕ ਨਾ ਪਾਵਾ ਅੱਖੀਆਂ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਆਉਂਦੀਆਂ ਬਰਸਾਤਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਇੱਕ ਤੇਰੇ ਸੰਗ ਯਾਰਾ ਅੱਖ ਲੜਨੇ ਲਗੀ ਅੱਖ ਲੜ ਲੜ ਕੇ ਆਗੇ बढ़ने लगी ओ मुंडा सिद्ध पे अड़ा ओ तेरे पीछे पड़ा ओ मुंडा सिद्ध पे अड़ा तेरे पीछे पड़ा मेरे नाल कर ले जरा इश्क तेरा
Thank you very much, Arya Dance Academy. And after this Sauda Khara Khara and reference of Ishq, we move to that song which reminds us of Ma Tujhe Salam. And joining us from India now, Geetaji, we are proud that virtually 14th President of India is about to join us for this important launch of 50th publication of Manish Media. So I would request us to move towards a little bit of silence and let us give the due respectful welcome, though he is joining virtually, but he is going to be with us, and then we will have the book launch in his presence in India and simultaneously here in New York. Are we ready with
Yeah, I'm not on you right now. You go.
We welcome Honorable Ramnath Kovind ji. If you can hear me, we all are eager and ready to listen to you. It is a great honor for all of us to have your presence. Somebody at that end, is it possible for you to hear us? Kindly address us.
When they get in, is a delay. It is a delay.
Yes.
You will please start addressing us.
Starting like this.
I have to pause it, pause it, and then
Being in your virtual presence also is inspiring. We feel uplifted. And if technology serves us right, we are ready and eager, all of us, to listen to you. I apologize to all those who are here, as well as to former Honorable President for this technical snag, but we'll overcome it soon. You may say something.
Ashokji, there's a 1 minute delay. Now you have to wait for 1 minute, then to start. There's a 1 minute delay, your voice going there. Log again.
Hello. Hello.
Yes.
Will you start everything?
Yes.
Should I start?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hello.
Please start. Thank you.
Distinguished members of the Indian-American community, I am starting. Distinguished members of the Indian-American community, Consul General of India in New York, Sri Ranveer Jaiswal, cardiologist and philanthropist Dr. Kiran C. Patel, the founder president of International University Vedic Wellness, Dr. Santosh Pulshrestha Kumar, oncologist and member Medical Licensing Board, State of Indiana, Dr. Bharat Haridas Barai, founder of Corporate Eco Forum and India Espora, Sri Madhavan M.R. Rangaswamy, Chairman of Manish Media, Sri Chanmal Kumawat and his entire team, ladies and gentlemen, Namaste and good evening from India to all of you. It is indeed my pleasure to join you virtually at today's function. My greetings come to you from Kochi, the financial capital of Kerala. I am here on the Malabar coast and you on the Atlantic. A vast expanse of water and mighty oceans separate us. Yet, we feel close to you for our ties with our diaspora. The global Indian family is truly special. Our bonds are like the banyan tree. The more expansive it grows, the stronger and deeper it becomes. Our diaspora is always close to our hearts. But when we celebrate your success as part of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, marking 75 years of India's freedom, the import of our connection becomes even more meaningful. You have indeed played a key role in India's onward march as a nation, even as you contributed to the growth and prosperity of your adopted homeland. I congratulate Manish Media for bringing out a special publication, Jewels of India, Leading Indo-American Personalities. The Golden Jubilee publication is a fitting tribute to our diaspora, to their success and well-being, and to their commitment to the motherland. The book is a journey of women and men who landed on the shores of America with a will and determination to succeed. It is the story of those who have shown indomitable spirit and courage. It is the saga of those who overcame insurmountable odds and never looked back. Indeed, it represents an everlasting desire of inspiration for our younger generations. Ladies and gentlemen, many of you have had a humble beginning. I too followed a similar path and therefore instinctively relate to your journey. As you earn name and fame, you did not lose sight to give back to society, to the weaker and marginalized sections in India. I deeply commend and appreciate your efforts and encourage others to also lend a helping hand. There cannot be a greater joy, deeper exhilaration than bringing smiles to those less fortunate. Coinciding with our Amrit Mahotsav, we are also marking 75 years of the establishment of India-US bilateral ties. And so, I recall the strong contribution of our community in fostering close and friendly ties between the oldest and the largest democracies of the world. The 75 personalities depicted in the book represent a broad cross-section of our diaspora in the United States. From politics, business to outer space, there is hardly any area or vocation where Indians have not proved themselves. Your work ethic and values are admired by many. And along with your hard work and talent, what has held you in good stead is your family-based cultural values and heritage. Respect for parents, elders, and teachers have been part of your dharma. You must do your best to pass on these age-old values and legacy to your future generations. Ladies and gentlemen, our diaspora in the US and elsewhere as tech entrepreneurs, scientists, investors, and philanthropists have propelled our economy and society. As we talk of your role in India's onward march, let us also pause for a moment and remember those from our diaspora or those in the US who played a stellar role in India's freedom struggle. For the cause of India, Lala Hardayal founded the Gadar Party in San Francisco. He breathed his last in Philadelphia, a city not far away from where you are. Lala Lajpat Rai spent several years in New York before returning to India. 2 days ago, you celebrated India's Republic Day and our constitutional ethos in New York. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, the architect of our constitution, was an alumnus of Columbia University in New York. Swami Vivekananda founded the first Vedanta Society in New York. These are just a few inspiring pages of history that bind the Indo-American space to our national awakening and freedom struggle. You are the custodian of this rich legacy, and you must continue to spread its glow and glory. Just weeks ago, we celebrated the 17th Pravasi Bharatiya Divas in Indore, Madhya Pradesh. It was also a time to remember our greatest Pravasi, Mahatma Gandhi. While in office, I had extensive interaction with our diaspora on my state visits abroad. In fact, as a matter of priority, I would program my meet and greet with the community as the first event of my visit overseas. This was not by chance, but a conscious decision. That is how special you are to us. A common topic of discussion during those interactions would be how do we connect the diaspora youth with India? How do we pass on our civilizational wealth to them? We have to collectively think on these seminal issues. In some manner, the economic transformation happening in India under the able leadership of Prime Minister Modi makes the task at hand easy. Today, there are real opportunities for our youth to connect with India. The Indian growth story, its digital economy and its startup ecosystem are fast opening new business, investment and job prospects for the young. India recently took over the UK as the 5th largest economy in the world. In a few years' time, we are expected to be the 3rd largest economy. Another dimension of our story is our commitment to the environment, climate change, sustainability, and inclusive growth. These have a strong appeal among the youth. India will be meeting 50% of its energy requirement from renewable sources by 2030. On our lead, the global community is celebrating the International Year of Millets this year. We have also given a call for people to adopt mission life, that is lifestyle for environment. We urge you to join us in our larger quest. Ladies and gentlemen, beyond economic magnetism, the attraction of Indian heritage and culture is no less compelling. From our sacred rivers to ancient monuments and texts, there is an abundance of vibrancy in our cultural canvas. Let us give an opportunity to our youth to experience them. An emotional and deeper connection will blossom. I urge the youth to stay connected to their roots and respect and love their culture and motherland. Diaspora are the best examples as they truly speak for Indian culture. Like I earlier referred them as the cultural ambassadors of India. I am told that people like Sri Darshan Singh Dhaliwal, Sri Madhavan Rangasamy, Sri Ashok Mago, Dr. Sampath Sivangi, Dr. Kiran Patel, Dr. Santosh Kulsrestha Kumar, and Dr. Bharat Haridas Barai are the role models and have played important role in strengthening the Indo-US relations and have a formidable role in building motherland. Ladies and gentlemen, India is committed to become a developed nation by 2047 when it celebrates the 100th anniversary of its independence. In this journey of Amrit Kal, the next 25 years, we seek your support and partnership. As India leads the G20 this year, guided by its theme, One Earth, One Family, One Future, let us join hands to build peace and prosperity for all. I once again congratulate Manish Media for their special publication commemorating Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav and our diaspora. And I wish all of you a great success in your future endeavors. Thank you. Jai Hind. Namaskar.
Thank you very much, sir, for being with us. जब कोई तपस्वी जैसे रामनाथ कोविंद जी हमें संबोधित करते हैं तो एक अलग तरह के स्पंदन में रहते हैं and everybody was paying attention to each and every word of you with pin drop silence here. And once again I would like to thank and sincerely express my gratefulness, our gratefulness for your presence with us, sir. Time for another important event of this evening, which is releasing of the book that has brought all of us here, and it is a moment of celebration. In the spirit of celebration with festivities, we have four books reaching the dais with some dancers right here, and let's see what innovative approach they are going to share with us.
They are on their way.
They are on their way, and all the members who are on the dais, that is guest of honor C.G. Randhir Jaiswal ji, distinguished guest Dr. Kiran C. Patel ji, Darshan Daliwal ji, Bharat Haridas Barai ji, Madhavan M.R. Rangaswamy ji, Haridas Kothawala ji, Santosh Kurshesh Kumar ji, Chanmal Kumawat ji are already here. And once they receive it, I also request Siddharth and Manish ji to come in the center. He will be joined. I also request Shri Harish Chandra Vijay Deva Mistri ji kindly take the center stage with Siddharth and Manish. And in India also, I believe Abhishek ji has the book which simultaneously would be released by President Saab. I also request Mohammad Fatih ji, the man from New York panel, stand a bit early to kindly join us. Mohammad Fatih ji. seats, or rather this is going to be a matter of pride on behalf of former President Ramnath Kovind ji. Virtually, the felicitation will happen here by the hands of someone who has worked with you, sir, in India, our Consul General Ranveer Jaiswal ji and Chanmal Kumawat ji. And for this, how would we proceed, Chanmal ji? You want to go there or you here? Yes, sir. Okay. Yeah. So
Ramnath Kovind ji, virtually.
In the sequence, I have the pleasure and honor first of bringing someone whose presence is also inspiring and uplifting. And while we will be listening in the presence of former presidents of Dr. Kiran C. Patel ji, I have the distinct pleasure and honor of sharing some of the details about this illustrious gentleman. I think we'll do that later in the appreciation of time.
Thank you. Honorable President Ramnath Kovind ji, Consul General Ranveer ji, and all the guests here. I am so humbled to be in your presence when we have giants of our Indian community here. It is truly humbling for me to be giving this address. I was requested to speak on the philanthropic efforts that I have done, and I'll try and give my perspective to this group that is truly doing a lot more, but because I have been given the responsibility of doing this, I'm going to proceed. I think each one of you will agree with me that you had a determination and drive to create your own destiny. And what I will make you see, all of us believe that if you want happiness for a year, you can create a fortune. But friends, if you want to create happiness for a lifetime, I believe it is by helping others. At this stage, I would like to differentiate the words of charity and philanthropy. This because charity is something that is required, but it is an immediate help, reactive phenomenon, versus philanthropy is an effort to change the world in a prospective manner to do things. Next. So I believe we need 4 pillars of philanthropy. The first one, I believe, has to be very impactful. The second is that the philanthropy has to be replicable. This because no individual in this world can take care of the requirements of the world. So if that is replicable, others can take it. And if it is scalable, you can grow it. And most importantly, it has to be sustainable. And therefore, what I had said that if you want to create a philanthropy that is from cradle to grave strategy, it can only occur if you can take care of health and education. And for that reason, I have been focusing both on health and education. Here is a story of Ronak that I would like to share with you. This was an 18-month-old child whose weight was barely 9-10 pounds. A child of this age should have a weight of 20 to 30 pounds. And the type of environment where he grew up, in spite of India having the ASHA workers, etc., people would say, "Aise log ke paas hum nahi jate," or when they go to the CHC, PHC, they get run around. And one of our social workers found them, we brought them to the hospital. The mother had to be supported for daily wages because she had to make a decision, do I save a child or do I support the family? And you will see that when we discharge the patient, you can see the amazing difference. And 6 months later, next slide. So the infant mortality rate in children that are of low birth weight is about 20%. In our area, in the Taluka of Sinor, we have brought it down to almost 0. To show this, on 14th September 2021, there were 18 deliveries on a single day at our hospital. I want to tell all of you that today, with our efforts, we are delivering 500 babies a month, and all at a zero cost to the patient. And this is happening with a public-private sector partnership. But what I want you to note that 17 of those babies were above 2.5 kilograms, and only one baby was below 2.5 but was about 2.1 kilo. So when you see, I'm bringing this up to make you understand that simply one-time effort of changing one child is not what we're looking for, and that's the difference we should have. So prior to 2019, we had 35% visits of mothers that had come 4 times or more. We implemented the program, and by 2020, we had 100% of the mothers being seen at the antenatal office for more than 4 times. Look at the impact. From 8% of the mothers being severely anemic, only 20% of the mothers not being anemic, and 72% were moderate anemia, we were able to change to 52% of the mothers being not anemic and less than 1% of severe anemia. So, healthcare is the first step, but once you are born, if you don't provide good education, then we are not doing the service to humanity. And you may be surprised that in a rich country like United States, we still have some problems, and this is an example of me starting an early learning center in Tampa, in a school district of a very poor neighborhood where over 90% of the school children are on the free lunch program. Next slide. So I have got high school, elementary schools in United States. Next. We'll add a school in India in a village with only 300 families where you will be able to see archery, gymnastics at a world level, and other athletic sports, etc. Next slide. We have many institutions in United States. The Pallavi Patel College, next slide, and Patel College of Global Sustainability. I have now 2 universities, one in India and just starting one in Zambia, where we'll be bringing in 15,000 students a year graduating. And Dr. Pallavi Patel College of Healthcare Sciences graduates over 1,000 paramedicals every year. Now, I am proud in a way that a Patel name is on 3 universities, medical colleges in India, and 1 medical college in India. So 3 in United States. Not many people can claim that. And what is the end outcome is we will be producing over 1,000 doctors every year from the Patel colleges. I've also been involved in many other health institutions in the United States, including a pediatric cardiology program, and very soon we will be doing a pediatric open heart surgeries in the state of Gujarat. Next year will be our first program starting there. Next slide. So I have been fortunate to be born in Zambia, my Janmabhoomi, and I got my medical education in India, my Matrubhumi, and I created my wealth and fortune in United States, my Karma Bhumi. And I am so blessed that I am able to give back on all these 3 continents, and therefore I could be called a nomad or a global citizen, and I've tried to do my civic responsibility as a global citizen. Next. I will conclude by giving a small example of what impact this would have. If you fast forward the clock to 2076, there will be over 50,000 doctors that graduated from Patel colleges, more than 50,000 paramedicals from Patel colleges, and globally, on a daily basis, they will be touching about 2 to 3 million lives and over 1 billion people in a year. And that's the impact, while I am long gone, the Patel colleges will have on this earth. Next slide. So I would like to conclude, which most of you agree with and are practicing, and understand that money and wealth can create comfort and convenience, but they will not be able to bring fulfillment. And for that, friends, continue doing what our president just mentioned. Be part of the society, help people in India, help people in the United States, and help everywhere else, and continue doing what you are doing. And I am thankful for all your efforts and work. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Patel, and I would try to recollect the last slide, which said wealth, etc., will not bring fulfillment. And when that comes from someone like Dr. Kiran Patel and who he is, what I missed earlier, I will take a few moments to share with you. His journey has enabled him to move on the track to create 11 unicorn companies in a decade. And some of us who are not aware what is unicorn, that is a company with revenue over $1 billion. And that he has been successful in making that happen. And the way he is giving back to the global community, a very quick way to look at it is, if you count the number of billionaires in the world with net worth over $1 billion, that number would be only 2,500. And his philanthropy activities itself has reached over $1 billion. And that will, another thing is approximately 4,000 individuals have net worth of $500 billion. And his philanthropic activities has reached approximately $500 million. So we would like to clap for him, not just for this, but also for another landmark achievement where he has co-created wealth, and he has been instrumental in making how many people billionaires? That number is 5+. But how many millionaires he has been able to co-create? That number is above 200. And we all would like to be near you, Dr. Patel. He's a cardiologist, community leader, hotelier and real estate developer, philanthropist as we all know, and serial entrepreneur. And now, coming back to, I would once again share with you, and I hope all of you would agree with me that it is enriching to listen to Ramnath Govindji as well as Dr. Kiran Patelji, and the time to continue with our felicitation. So I would request Chanmal Kumawatji and Randeep Jaiswalji, those of our guests who are on the dais, we consider now the offering is coming directly from the President's House. So kindly
Make it easy.
Yeah.
Ramnath Govindji virtually facilitates Santosh Kumar Kulshetra. So they'll be coming down.
So, yeah. Actually, picture, as they say, one picture is more than 1,000 words. So, for a better picture, if each one of you kindly move towards the central dais, and then Haridas Kotawalaji, after her, you will be felicitated. Then, I'm sorry to be bothering all my guests, but Madhavan M.R. Ranga Swamiji would also follow. One by one, yeah. Dr. Bharat Baraiji. Harish Chandra Mistry ji kindly move towards the center stage.
Thank you.
Darshan Singh Daliwal ji and Dr. Kiran Patel, we would request your presence also there.
So after this is Mr. Haridas Kotawala. The second. Haridas Kotawala ji.
With music, when we clap, it gives additional joy.
Madhavan M.R. Rangaswamiji.
May I request Kiranji Patel sir?
He's there.
Okay, so stay there please. We will continue the next phase of felicitations with videos sharing the series of achievements of the upcoming invitees. We clap one more time for this wonderful philanthropist, entrepreneur, doctor with a vision that is rooted in vastness. May I request the video series to be ready as we invite Avinder Singh Chawla ji.
He started as a civil engineer and served as vice chair of the Transportation Commission, Irvine.
Avinder Singh
His
Chawla ji.
political interests made him the first Indo-American Sikh member of the Resolutions Committee under California Democratic Party and chaplain in Orange County Sheriff's Department. This founder-president of Asian Americans for Biden in Orange County contributed profusely to the success of Biden-Harris administration and represented Sikhs on Vaisakhi celebration at the White House.
Next to facilitate Rich Sharma ji. If you can please come up.
A strong leader, he is an established architect and designer in the US and has left his mark on number of New York City landmarks such as John F. Kennedy, JFK Airport, LaGuardia Airport, World Trade Center, American Express Office, Port Authority of New York and New Jersey, Citibank, Chase Manhattan Bank, or the world's largest public housing facility, the New York City Housing Authority. He is the first Asian to be awarded the esteemed Distinguished Service Award among many other accolades.
And now Natwar Gandhi ji, kindly join us.
Natwar Gandhi ji, if you can please come up.
His 13-year tenure as CFO of Washington, D.C. transformed the place from a jurisdiction coming close to bankruptcy into a financially healthy municipality, which came in helpful for its 1,200 staff members. Today, he is known as the $7 billion man. The autobiography of an unknown Gandhi, a memoir he wrote, will soon be translated into Marathi and Hindi. He has also established a hospital providing free treatment to the underprivileged.
And now Naveen Shah ji is coming. We appreciate your presence here, Naveen ji.
Mr. Naveen Shah.
A renowned and successful CPA, he leads with the motto of conventional wisdom, forward thinking. He was globally recognized brands like the Marriott, Hilton, Intercontinental, Starwood, Wyndham, and has been on the boards of many banking institutions. The co-founder of Rajasthan Association of North America, Rana, he preserves, uplifts the Indian community. Among his many awards are a citation from NASA County Executive and recognitions by India Association of Long Island, IALI, and Nargis Dutt Memorial Foundation.
Now,
Dr. Vittal Bhai Dev Sahibai Dadu, if you can please come up.
Dr. Vittal Bhai, please come.
Growing up in scarcity, he grew up determined and humble. Passionate to find a cure of certain diseases keeps him at work for 15 to 18 hours. Dharak Charitable Trust funds education and health facilities for the underprivileged in India and has rebuilt primary and high schools in his village. Gurukul Hospital that he built in Rajkot provides free healthcare to the needy. One of the products his company has developed is sure to revolutionize pet health industry.
Thank you very much. And Dr. Patel, Kanwalji and Ranveerji, kindly take your seat. So right now, as we move forward, before that, most of the esteemed guests on the dais you are familiar with, and we in New York, New Jersey area know very, very well Dr. H.R. Shah, who is Padma Shri. He is CEO and Chairman of TV Asia Group. He is a community leader and philanthropist, a media mogul of sorts. And as we are moving in an area where internet is supporting the world, so we would request you to share your feedback. But before that, if I may have slight silence, which makes it more melodious sometimes. So if you share your feedback and reviews for Manish Media, the book, I repeat, we would appreciate your feedback and reviews for Manish Media, the book, and the event on Google or through the QR scanner, which is also available on your table.
This is the card on your table. Please use the QR card. Thank you.
And we would request H.R. Shahji to address us briefly. Kindly come.
Good evening, everyone. Honorable President of India, Ramnath ji, is watching us, okay? So please quiet now, okay? He's watching us and we worship. Honorable CG Ranjit J. Jaiswal ji, Chairman of Manish Media, Chanmal Kumawat ji, all give big hand to the who work very hard. Manish Media, give big hand. Manish Media work very hard. And all my friends who came from the out of town today, give in they are here to the time. So I was going to speak too many things, but I can't because everybody spoke. So I don't want to talk same thing. But very, very important thing today. Let's look the past history. After 1940, before 1947, up to 1963, in America, only 100 people can come. 100 people. That was the majority people coming from Western country, Europe and North, because Eastern country don't have a quota system. I salute one person. All Sardarjis are here. Maybe you heard the name of Dilip Singh. Dilip Singh, he born in 1920 in Amritsar. And he's the first congressman was here in United States. First congressman was United States. And he was a congressman 1957 to 1963. He saw the world. He went to the world and you see that. Let's do what we can do. He worked very close with John F. Kennedy. And they approved, worked very hard. And the quota system increased. 20,000 quota system increased. Give a big hand to that guy. Okay? It's good to him. And today, due to him, his work, we have a close to 4-5 million people, Indians in United States, 4.5 million United States, and this is the problem of us. And due to this reason, Manish Media, everybody came here, $8, whatever you call, very, very work hard, from grassroots, aim different work, and make it some kind of land of opportunity country, USA. And they work and you are here, same way. So, your message can't go outside. Message can go there. Manish Media worked so hard 20 years and made a coffee paper book and give the message to world. People are here in USA, not ordinary people. They achieve something and they want to give the country back and country to here. So this is Manish Media did a book. Give a big hand to his work. Very hard work he did it. Okay, very hard work. Not easy to work, but he worked very hard. Every country wise and USA too. So I am proud of him. He worked, and I'm the media guy. Okay, so I'm promote him as much I can. Okay, we are the TV Asia. We started 30 years ago. People don't have no idea what is satellite means. Mr. Bachchan and we started that time, and right now we are covering close to 1,200 associations in the United States. 1,200 associations. We have 38 bureaus. We are the only one covering that all the thing. Costing me money, but when we go, let's do the community service. And we are doing nice way and helping each other. And today your message, also half an hour we are going to broadcast on TV Asia, and other platform we launch with your telephone, that's called World on Air. You can see all associations in the United States what they are doing. World on Air. When you have time, you can look all over it. All concert thing, everything. So I'm not going to take it too much time, but I appreciate his work. And before I was coming here, this guy worked very hard for the giving your message, your success message all over world. So एक छोटा सा एक शायरी बना दिया मैंने उनके बारे में. Mr. Chairman of Manish Media. हम हवा नहीं है जो खो जाएंगे. हम हवा नहीं है जो खो जाएंगे. वक्त नहीं है जो गुजर जाएंगे. वक्त नहीं है जो गुजर जाएंगे. हम मौसम नहीं है बदल जाएंगे. हम मौसम नहीं है बदल नहीं जाएंगे. हम तो मनीष मीडिया के यार हैं. हम तो मनीष मीडिया के यार हैं जो उनकी खुशी और गम में साथ मिलाएंगे. खुशी और गम में साथ मिलाएंगे। थैंक यू।
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद एचआर शाह साहब। आप सबके अंदर जो धैर्य है उसकी थोड़ी परीक्षा हो रही है और आप सब उसमें उत्तीर्ण हो रहे हैं, इसके लिए मैं आपके सबके लिए तालियां बजाना चाहता हूं। और वहां से इशारा आ रहा है जल्दी जल्दी, और इसीलिए मैंने कहा था ये योग की तरह है, इसमें हम जल्दी जल्दी भी करेंगे और तसल्ली से भी करेंगे। तो तसल्ली से बात करते हुए जब हम आगे बढ़ते हैं गीता जी, तो कहाँ पहुंच रहे हैं?
Have the Here's a video to help us learn about the founder, corporate, eco-forum, and India-spora, Madhavan, Mr. Rangaswamy.
We have a video sharing some information about Rangaswamy.
Congratulations, India-spora, on 10 successful years of driving international diaspora building. Of course, there's much more potential and a long way to go. All the best.
Congratulations to MR and the Indian Diaspora Organization on achieving the 10th anniversary, a great milestone. MR, you have created a wonderful organization from scratch. You make us all proud. Continued success in the future. Thank you very much.
Congratulations, MR, for having launched India-spora and celebrating its 10th anniversary today, which is also the 75th anniversary of India's independence. India-spora has made a big difference by bringing together key members of the Indian diaspora from the US and from other parts of the world, and also by focusing on philanthropy. I'm delighted to be a charter member, a supporter, and a partner in philanthropy. Go for it, India-spora. Achieve even more in the next 10 years. I'll be right there with you.
Congratulations on the 10th anniversary of India-spora. I've been part of this organization for the last few years and I've thoroughly enjoyed it. You have really put together a great convening power of the Indian community around the world, and it's a force for good. So once again, congratulations and very well done.
Amazing journey. That's for the thought leader and industry leader.
Absolutely, we request him to share, Rangaswamiji, your thoughts on Indian diaspora as a global force for good.
Thank you, Manish Media. Really appreciate you recognizing me. A wonderful job. Thank you, Consul General Randy Jaiswal. Also want to thank my wife, Chris, who is in the audience. Chris, thank you. And all our India-spora members. We have 20 people at least here. Thank you, members, for coming out. And where's Sanjeev Joshipura, the Executive Director? Thanks for all the great work you do. I'm told I'm the last one before dinner. Is that true? So if you listen to me, we'll all be at dinner. So I don't want to keep you seen our journey at India-spora, but what we want to do is we've spotlighted a lot of our success. But I think there's a lot more to do, and we don't spotlight things that are not happening in our community. For example, do you know out of the 4.5 million people that Dr. Barai said are Indian Americans, 5% live under the poverty line in the United States. That's more than 250,000 Indians living under the poverty line in the US. They're invisible, we don't know that. Also the other thing, we're the second largest undocumented community in the US, after the Mexican community. Between 300 to 400,000 Indians are here without a visa. Okay? Also, recently you saw in the tech layoffs, H-1B visas got 60 days to get a job or they have to leave the country. So there's a lot of hardship in our own community in the US, so we need to do something here in the US along with helping India as well. So those are the kinds of issues Indiaspora is trying to tackle as we move forward. The other thing is the CG talked about the G20. Indiaspora is honored to take a delegation this summer to India from all the 20 countries. Imagine this, there are 32 million Indians who live outside of India, the diaspora. It's the strongest, largest diaspora in the world. Our job is to connect those 32 million, but as the G20 happens, we want to bring members from the diaspora from all the 20 countries. Believe me, there are leading Indians in Italy, leading Indians in Argentina, all these different countries. We want to bring together in India to be a philanthropic force, to be a force for good. Okay? That's what Indiaspora wants to do. So look out for all the activities we do the rest of this year. Also, a lot of cultural activities are happening. A lot of Indiaspora members own Major League Cricket in the United States. So I don't know if you know, this summer there's going to be a cricket league here, and in July in Dallas the first matches will be played as well. So we work on culture, we work on philanthropy, we work on entrepreneurship, but most importantly connecting all these different Indians who live in the UK, Canada, Singapore, UAE, Australia, and so forth, bringing them together and India together. We have an office in India. We have 15 full-time people working at Indiaspora. It's not a volunteer-led, but a team-led organization that's funded by our members. So with that, I want to say, let us all join together with what Dr. Kiran Patel did. Let's work on philanthropic causes so that 10, 20, 50 years, the diaspora is known as a giving community, as not as a taking community. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Rangaswamiji, and I have a little bit of intuitive ability to know that most of you are hungry. If you agree with me, clap with me. So we have made slight rearrangement, and it is such, it's like a multi-star cast film. So it was bound to be longer than what we anticipated. So very soon dinner will be served. But we will continue with our proceeding. With that information, I hope you will bear with us with love, as you have already been.
Thoda aur intezar.
So I now take this opportunity to bother Randhir Jaiswalji and Chanmalji and Madhavanji. You can continue talking to Randhirji down there for another phase of felicitations. Kindly, CG sir.
And at this time, we would be requesting Mr. Jagdeep Ahluwalia, Mihir Babubhai Patel, if you can be ready, Krishna Bansal, Hassan Ahmed.
Always stepping into a role as a leader, whether as a Rotarian during college days or as the founding secretary and executive director of Indo-American Chamber of Commerce of Greater Houston. He has a rich 40 years of experience in teaching, manufacturing, procurement, business management and consulting. Appointed by the US Department of Commerce to serve on the Houston District Export Council. He is currently on the board as a second vice president. He dedicates himself to strengthening IACCGH's mission and vision to empower businesses and create local jobs.
A round of applause.
Mihir Babubhai Patel, please join us.
You guys ready? This camera?
Mihir Bhai, do we see him?
Mihir Babubhai Patel.
And right after him, Krishna Bansal ji would be coming.
Baba Patelji. If you can please.
He is all set to represent Illinois' 11th Congressional District Republican Party to the US House with a special focus on economy, education, technology, and immigration. Starting Q1 Technologies in 2002, he was recognized as the technology architect in the country within a few years. He has worked with many Fortune 500 companies in the last 20 years and was instrumental in the formation of the first Indian-American Community Outreach Advisory Board, IACOAB, Aurora.
Next we have Krishna Bansalji. If you can please come up. Krishna Bansal.
Oh, he was just there.
Usam Ahmed.
Babu Bhai Patel ji. Usam Ahmed ji.
Not only does he own an engineering consultancy company, but is also adept at selling, merging and buying firms. Born in India, started working in Pakistan while his father worked in Bangladesh, and he totally reflects Indianism. He fell down and picked himself up to reach the top again. In between, he took time to explore the Shire in him. His foundation supports education and vocational skills, healthcare, potable water and sanitation in India, Pakistan and Bangladesh.
Anil Lumba ji.
A distinguished CA, leading mortgage and real estate industry, a highly awarded businessman. His heart lies in the betterment of society. He is a generous donor to the Federation of Indian Association, FIA Chicago, American Institute of Architects, AIA, United Punjabis of America, UPA, and generously donates to various community and religious organizations. He has committed to Vidya Jyoti, an organization educating underprivileged children to help them grow up into financially independent citizens.
We will change a little bit of our sequence and would continue with this felicitation ceremony. So the next name comes with lot of regard, Darshan Singh Bagga ji. Where are you? Please, President and CEO Bagga Real Estate.
A real estate tycoon. He is the founding patron of the World Punjabi Organization, the founding president of GOPIO Long Island chapter, the founder and president of Sikh Center. He has written the Gurdwara Sahib Constitution, started the Glencoe Gurdwara and the first clean view Gurdwara in Long Island. He facilitates education with scholarships, publishes the Interfaith Journal, One World Under God, under which is published a book, Global Religions, and build the Free Med Wellness Center as a service to humanity.
This camera.
Both achievers coming from Nassau County. And there a wonderful photograph. Darshan Singh ji is also offering his token of appreciation for Manish Media. Harry Arora ji is patiently waiting. We may start video sharing the journey of this achiever.
A leader in the edtech industry, his focus is on industry startups. He envisions world-class and competent education solutions for young minds. Currently, he is leading the edtech and real estate industries in the US. Over the years, he has taken the podiums at the likes of Harvard and others and engaged with the audience on diverse and interesting discussions on various topics. As a promising entrepreneur, he has emerged as a prominent angel investor in the US.
Congratulations, Harry ji. And time to invite Satya Shaw, President, Shaw Tax Advisory Group. He has come from Florida. Satya ji, kindly join us.
He earned his CPA when there were just 5 Indian registered CPAs in the US. He fought against discrimination for aspiring Indian doctors, stored property insurance, and stored employee safety through AAPI, AAHOA, Sheriff's Indian Advisory Council, etc. to facilitate what rightfully was theirs. A pioneer to help clients with retirement and estate planning. He is also an active member of TIE, an India Cultural Center, a complete people's person.
Thank you very much, Satya ji. And now, once again, as it's like a musical chair, so Madhavan ji and Nandi ji kindly. We would request Nitin Wagmare ji to join us.
The founder of 4th Division Architect Private Limited, Pune, needs a special mention for his outstanding contribution in leisure industry, water parks, amusement parks, and theme parks. Additionally, he has exclusively developed high-end residential apartments, innovative industrial, and healthcare projects.
We feel proud. Here is a man behind one-stop solution at FDAPL. That begins right from the selection of land parcels to a successful handover of the well laid out and well designed project. They offer services in architectural design, landscape design, interior design, statutory approval, structural designing, MEP design and project management. One of the best architectural firms in India. And today Nitin ji is not with us, but his daughter, I would request Neha Wagmare, is she there? Very good. Neha, thank you. She is the daughter of architect Nitin Wagmare ji and received on behalf of her father. She is studying at Syracuse University and she would also become an architect. Congratulations. And now the time to move towards a very, very special guest. There was a slight mix-up, so Randeep ji is requested to come back. And it is a treat to be in the presence of Sparsh. Sparsh, kindly move towards the center stage. Your energy enhances our love for life, man. Let's clap for Sparsh.
He also helps us in discovering creativity and courage within.
He is a singer, songwriter, rapper, motivational speaker, and a philanthropist. Yahoo ranked him among top 10 child prodigy. He has spoken at TEDx, United Nations, Microsoft, to name some. He recorded a cover song for Eminem, interviewed Arnab Goswami, sang the national anthem at Howdy Modi, got featured in YouTube's Real Stories, interviewed by Steve Harvey on Little Big Shots, and associated with many NGOs, all that, and he is just 19. He definitely is special.
Yes. Thank you. So Sparsh, we are so proud of you and we would request you to stay and share your special music. He writes also, he composes also. Here we go, Sparsh.
I have something similar along those lines. Want to share with you, since we're all gathered here to really celebrate our country, our motherland. And we're all here to celebrate everyone who's really brought us to this place where we are today, to really be a global force in the world. This is a tribute to everyone at home, both our homes and abroad. This is a little bit of Teri Mitti, and I hope you like it. Oh, can we switch the song, please? Yeah. Little change of plans. Little change of plans, and I can do that. We could do that song later if everyone is. Yeah, sure. I also write and create my own music. I produce as well. So I want to share with you all a little innovation that I've created. I'm working on this genre, new music genre called Raga Rap. Basically, this is Indian classical music, which I've been learning for 12, 13 years, and hip hop, because I rap as well. So I released a song recently that really not only exemplifies Raga Rap, but is my introduction and mission statement to the world in the form of a song. Because my vision is to spurge people's hearts. And what better way to do that than through the universal language of music? So my friends, Here is a little bit of my original song. This is me, the Rap Prince. Hope you enjoy it. For those of you who want to know the real artist, the person behind Eminem covers, this is me. So I rise and pain for my purpose lies, for my heart beats, boom, bars, leave them surprised. This book never ends with this pen, always right with the ghost of my words, cause I'm shining, it's like we're flowing like water, my fire gets hotter, the beat broken harder, but taking me further, clean about jump started, the record, my powder, my poetry, down the music is my better. The complexity of my children, at 6:30, big and twin. I truly, fully am a tour de force to be reckoned with. Rap like me, 7,7,000 paradigm shifts, men, bridges, and nightmares. I like cruising to the moving truth for me and you and keep it 110%. Quick, the last call, the rhyme was on my soul, no worth the gold. I'm here to kill the spread, good wells abuse, but still I'm a sheriff, steps up and still, you can still filled with seal. This is only inception, hip hop turning succession. I'm here to help reclaim a lost kingdom, rated and regression. So here arise your next stare, separate the weak from the tear. I'll stay bold and I won't be scared. But even though my hype, my mission will stay clear. I'm ushering in a new ever since we had a crossroads, they call me. That's why I'm your rhythm, clean and wrist. I mean to be the rap god, but I am a rap prince. That's why I'm your rhythm, clean and wrist. I mean to be the rap god, but I am a rap prince. Shine with love. But you shall die like a man. And no, I'm not a king, my voice will still ring. A prince with the power of pen. Thank you. Thank you very much. That's it.
This way. So that was Bush. Once again, we are ready to clap and root for this great young man.
Great talent, sir. So proud of you. We wish you all the best in all your endeavors.
And now we have just a little bit of speeches, but the food would start reaching you very soon. And I request Santosh Kulshresht Kumarji, founder, president, International University of Vedic Wellness. She will join us to talk about the vision behind Vedic Wellness.
She is the Mother Teresa of Chicago. She's a wonderful woman, a firebrand, and a force to reckon with. She has practiced law, ensured safety of many women, fought bride burning and child marriage in Rajasthan, and brought about amendments in India law. She stands by immigrants and senior citizens in the US and has dedicated 3 NGOs to them. We welcome Santosh Kulshresht Kumarji.
We will also have a video sharing our work, but Santosh kindly join. So before she addresses, there is a video about Vedic Wellness.
Dr. Santosh Kumar, also known as Wonder Woman and Mother Teresa of Chicago, is the founder of Metropolitan Asian Family Services, Universal Metro Asian Services, and Metro Home Health Services, organizations of international excellence that provide path-breaking services to the Indian elderly community in the US. Her pioneering efforts have transformed the landscape of elderly services, providing 20,000 elderly a wide range of services through 20 locations for the past 30 years. Dr. Kumar's vision, persistent and untiring efforts have made MAFS the largest and oldest ethnic elderly service organizations in the entire USA. In her early years, she aspired to be a physician, but later on, being heavily influenced by the ideals of Mahatma Gandhi, Abraham Lincoln, and Martin Luther King, Dr. Kumar decided to pursue law
to fight for the rights of poor and destitute. She went on to earn many academic degrees, Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Law, Masters in Law from Aligarh Muslim University. At the young age of 22, Dr. Santosh became an attorney, and at 24, she was a professor of law. She migrated to the US in 1985, where she earned her law graduate degree. And now she's been practicing law for the last 30 years in the US, along with her community service initiatives. She has won numerous federal and state awards and recognitions over the years. In 2004, she received the Woman of the Year Award by National Registry. In 2005, she won the International Peace Prize Award by United Cultural Convention. The most recent feather in her cap is the designation of 17th October as MAFS Day by the Governor of Illinois. Dr. Kumar married Mr. Pramod Kumar, an IITian and a renowned industrialist settled in US since 1970. The couple are blessed with two very bright and enterprising sons, Prashant Kumar and Sagar Kumar. They are credited with revamping MAFS to keep in tune with the changing times while taking her legacy forward. Dr. Santosh Kumar does not rest on her past laurels. Her creative and racing mind is constantly thinking of new projects to improve the lives of her people. Her burning desire to pass on the knowledge of our ancient Vedas to the next generation has given birth to yet another ambitious project. Introducing International University of Vedic Wellness. IUVW's mission is to provide education in Vedic knowledge systems which is rooted in scientific and philosophic inquiry, leading to a conscience-based living and nurturing a culture of universal peace, harmony and wellness. The project envisions to re-establish ancient Vedic wisdom and create a common platform for modern scientists, technologists and traditional Vedic pundits to generate a new and comprehensive stream of Vedic knowledge. IUVW is dedicated to giving students the finest education in the field of Vedic science, philosophy and methodology. It will offer certification, associate, bachelor's, master's and PhD programs in Vedic studies. The university aims to recreate Vedic era and ambience of teaching with a confluence of modern and Vedic curriculum. The courses will impart knowledge about Vedas and Upanishads, Vedic mathematics, Ayurveda clinical approach, yoga, nutrition, homeopathy, naturopathy, art and music, and devotional chanting of Vedas. Along with traditional curriculum, the university will focus on extracurricular activities to bring about holistic growth. These include lifestyle change seminars, mindfulness workshops, inspiring TED Talks, conferences on quantum physics and Ayurveda, and Vedic scholarships. All these programs will be offered at two locations, our home campus in Oswego and our satellite site in Naperville, Illinois. The sprawling Oswego campus is situated on a beautiful riverfront, ideal for retreat. It features yoga and meditation huts on the river, a Panchkarma detox center, and a fully functional Vedic kitchen. IUVW is a dream actualized. It is the premier destination for individuals seeking to make a difference in the world through a career in restoring the natural balance of body, mind, and spirit. In the words of Mark Twain, India is the cradle of the human race, the birthplace of human speech, the mother of history, the grandmother of legend, and the great-grandmother of traditions and culture. Our most valuable and the most instructive materials in the history of man are treasured up in India only. The learning process never ends as we endeavor to embody the wisdom of Ayurveda in all areas of our lives. If Ayurveda has inspired you and reached into your heart, we hope you will join us as we together embark on a journey of personal growth, professional development, and planetary healing.
At this time, I would request Santosh, please.
नमस्कार। आई नो आप सभी खाने में बहुत व्यस्त हैं, बहुत लेट हो चुके हैं हम, फिर भी मैं जा नहीं सकती बिना धन्यवाद दिए चांदमल जी को, जिन्होंने इतना एफर्ट करके हम सबको यहाँ बुलाया है, और मैं बहुत ही सौभाग्यशाली महसूस करती हूँ कि मैं इतने बड़े फिलैंथ्रोपिकों के बीच में और इतने बड़े डायरेक्टर्स के बीच में जो हमारा अमेरिकन इंडियन डायस्पोरा है उसके बीच में बोल रही हूँ। आपने अभी देखा नहीं वीडियो को कि आपका ध्यान कहीं और था, लेकिन मैं आप सबका ध्यान चाहती हूँ 1 मिनट के लिए केवल, और एक सवाल पूछना चाहती हूँ आप सबसे कि जिन वेदों की बात हम करते हैं, जिन वेदों का हमारा आधार है हमारी संस्कृति का, कितने लोगों ने देखी है? मैं हाथ देखना चाहती हूँ उनके, कितने लोगों ने देखा है, कितने लोगों ने उसे छुआ है, कितने लोगों ने उसे पढ़ा है? हाथ उठाइए प्लीज। आप खाना खाते रहिए पर हाथ उठाइए इस बीच पे। कितने लोगों ने अपने 4 वेदों को देखा है अपनी आंखों से और उनको कभी पढ़ने का मौका न मिला है? 1 हैंड, एनी हैंड, एनी? इट मीन्स एक आध है कोई एक्सेप्शन? आपने देखा है, पढ़ा नहीं होगा पर शायद देखना। मैं आपको बहुत अच्छे जानती हूँ, बहुत बच्ची हैं आप अभी। आप ये समझिए कि जिन वेदों का हम इतना नाम लेते हैं, जिसकी वजह से हमारी संस्कृति जिंदा है, उसको हमने कभी देखा नहीं। वो हमसे छीन कर विदेशियों ने हमसे फेंक दिया गया, जिसको हमने पढ़ा नहीं, हमारे बच्चों ने पढ़ा नहीं, उन्होंने देखा तक नहीं, हम उसकी बात तक नहीं करते। और हम बात कर रहे हैं आज 75th महोत्सव की। हमारा देश 75th नहीं है, हमारा देश बहुत पुराना है। जैसे मैं आज बात कर रही थी किरण पंडित जी से, आज मेरा सौभाग्य हुआ उनके साथ बैठने का, कि लिथुआनियन का 4000 साल पुराना जो मंदिर बना है वो हमारे इंडियन भारतीयों ने बनाया है, हाथियों पर, जबकि कोई भी टेक्नोलॉजी नहीं थी। हम अपने इतिहास को भूल गए हैं। और अगर आप देखें अंकुरवाट जो सबसे बड़ा बिल्डिंग है, वो भी हमारे तमिल जो बैठे हैं, मैं अटेंशन चाहूँगी नगर आ सकती थी कि तमिल राजाओं ने उसे बनाया। क्या आप में से तमिल लोग जानते हैं इस बात को? क्या आपके बच्चे जानते हैं इस बात को? नहीं। तो मेरा मिशन ये है, और मैं आप सबसे प्रार्थना करती हूँ कि हमारे वेदों की स्थिति से आप जुड़िए और हमारे आयुर्वेद को आप लाइए। क्योंकि मैं डॉक्टर्स बहुत सारे हैं, और किरण पटेल जी बैठे हैं यहाँ पर, और राय जी बैठे हैं, कोई भी मॉडर्न साइंस और मॉडर्न दवाई किसी को क्योर नहीं कर सकती। वो सबसाइड कर सकती है, वो ऑपरेट कर सकती है। तो अगर हम एंशिएंट साइंस आयुर्वेद को मिला दें और मॉडर्न साइंस को रखें, ऐसा प्लेटफॉर्म करना हमारी जिम्मेदारी है, और कई जनरेशन को टच करने की हमारी जिम्मेदारी है। मैं आप सबसे प्रार्थना करती हूँ कि आप इस मिशन से जैसे भी, जहाँ भी अपने घर में जुड़ सकें, या मुझसे जुड़ सकें, या इसमें कुछ जो भी आप करना चाहें कर सकें, उसके लिए मैं आपको आमंत्रित करती हूँ। और ये हमारी जिम्मेदारी है अपनी जनरेशन के लिए, और हमारे पास ऋषियों के लिए। हमारे ऋषियों ने जो रिसर्च की थी बिना किसी अनुसंधान के, बिना किसी लैब के, बिना किसी राइटिंग के, जो मार्वलस है आज भी, उसे कोई फेल नहीं कर सका आज। तो हम उसको रीराइट करें, हम अपनी हिस्ट्री को रीराइट करें। ये आप जैसे प्रबुद्ध और इतने प्रबुद्ध मतलब रिसोर्सफुल लोगों की जिम्मेदारी है। मैं आप सबका अटेंशन में चाहूँगी, और मैं बहुत समय आपका लिया, और मैं चाहूँगी आप इससे जुड़े। थैंक यू सो मच, थैंक यू सो मच।
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद संतोष जी। और जो प्रसन्नता है वो जब छलकती है तो कई रूपों में अभिव्यक्त होती है, और उसमें जिस तरह का काम मनीष मीडिया के द्वारा देखा गया है, उसको लेकर सरबजीत तिहारा जी और उनकी धर्मपत्नी बख्शिंदर तिहारा जी, सरबजीत जी से मैं निवेदन करूंगा कि यहाँ स्टेज के सम्मुख पधारे, और हमारे चांदमल कुमावत जी को वो शॉल उड़ाकर सम्मानित करना चाहते हैं। तो ये क्रम होने के बाद बहुत जल्दी ही हम पूर्ण विराम की तरफ बढ़ेंगे। और जहां ये एक छोटा सा उत्सवमय भाव जो व्यक्त हो रहा है, उसकी तरफ हम बढ़ रहे हैं, और उनका साथ देने के लिए हमने अनुरोध दर्शन सिंह जी से भी किया है, वो भी पधार रहे हैं। तो उधर जहाँ फोटोग्राफ की तैयारी होती है, इस बीच में मैं आदरणीय नवीन शाह जी से अनुरोध करूंगा और उसके बाद हरिदास कोटेवाला जी भी हमें संक्षेप में संबोधित करेंगे। और अगर वो खाने के मध्य हैं तो हम उसको नमन उनका ले लेते हैं। तो दोनों की तरफ से आप सबके लिए अभिनंदन है और तालियां इतने अच्छे रूप में हमारा साथ देने के लिए नवीन जी और हरिदास जी के लिए विशेष तौर पर। तो एक और बात है, हमारे एक मित्र हैं, वो डिप्टी कमिश्नर हैं हमारे जो न्यूयॉर्क में मेयर के ऑफिस में इन्वेस्टमेंट, इनोवेशन और ट्रेड इस सब को देखते हैं। तो उनसे निवेदन करूंगा, दिलीप जी आप खड़े हो, हम सब में से कई लोग आपसे परिचित नहीं हैं, एंड ही इज इंस्ट्रूमेंटल इन ब्रिंगिंग बिजनेस कम्युनिटी फ्रॉम इंडिया एंड न्यूयॉर्कर स्पेशली टुगेदर। सो आई हैव माय स्पेशल थैंक्स फॉर दिस ब्राइट यंग मैन। उतनी तगड़ी तालियां आई नहीं, एक बार और। और तालियां कभी कभी हंसी के साथ आती हैं, इसलिए मैं एक शेर जैसी दो पंक्तियां आप तक पहुंचा देता हूं। एंड वी आर ऑल टॉकिंग अबाउट लव, और किरण जी और संतोष जी कुछ गहरी मंत्रणा में हैं, पर आप में से जो जो भोजन करते हुए मुझे सुन रहे हैं, आप तक ये पंक्तियां पहुंचे। प्रेम पत्र की बात कर रहा हूं मैं, कि प्रेम पत्र लिखकर, नवीन जी आपने भी लिखे होंगे कि प्रेम पत्र लिखकर वो कमाल करते हैं। क्या करते हैं? प्रेम पत्र लिखकर वो कमाल करते हैं, अच्छा लिख जाएं तो कॉपी टू ऑल करते हैं। तो मुझे लगता है भोजन कहाँ तक पहुँच गया, यहाँ हंसी नहीं पहुँच पा रही है। तो नवीन जी और आदरणीय हरिदास जी का और दिलीप जी का धन्यवाद करते हुए हम उस मुकाम पर पहुँच रहे हैं जहाँ मैं आमंत्रित करूँगा एक ऐसे युवा को जिसके कानों पर भी अपने भाई के साथ मनीष मीडिया की बागडोर है, वो विधिवत धन्यवाद ज्ञापन करने का सौभाग्य प्राप्त करने वाले हैं हमारे सिद्धार्थ कुमावत जी, और इनके लिए मेरी तालियां बहुत सारी। सिद्धार्थ जी प्लीज।
Thank you very much for the warm introduction. As you enjoy your dinner, I am here to express my sincere gratitude on behalf of Team Manish Media, Kumawat family, to our Honorable Chief Guest, Ramnath Kovind ji, Honorable Counsel General Sir, Randir Jaiswal Sir, and all the Jewels family who made this evening possible. It gives me immense pleasure to address this evening as we celebrate with the nation Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. With Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, we had to come up with something that connects us beyond boundaries. What could have been better than relating the oldest democracy and the biggest democracy? The 75 years of independence represented by these 75 eminent personalities featured in the book represents 26 states of India and US where they reside. The US believes in liberty of all in every sense and staying united for the welfare of the country, and so does India, a republic state with unity with its diverse culture and beliefs, well exhibited by the statues of the two, Statue of Liberty and Statue of Unity. The future lies in these 5 magical, powerful words: democracy, united, liberty, republic, and the unity. Jewels of India is our Golden Jubilee publication. We were anxious and excited, which started 23 years back, and now comes the time for our 50th release. It all began with the idea and hard work of you, Papa. And we, Manish Bhai Sahab, Abhishek Bhaiya, and I are blessed to work under your guidance to take the legacy forward. This publication is a chronicle, a guide that would help many immigrants to keep faith in themselves and walk their chosen paths despite the difficult times. While working on this book, I have met many of you or spoken with you. I have been inspired by your determination to walk that extra mile that many of us hesitate to seize another opportunity and leave a trail of benchmarks. to go to a strange land and make a home to adapt to new culture. वो खुद ही नाप लेते हैं बुलंदी आसमानों की, वो खुद ही नाप लेते हैं बुलंदी आसमानों की, परिंदों को नई तालीम दी जाती उड़ानों की. The whole nation is proud of you all. As you continue to enjoy your dinner, may I also request all the Jewels family for the group picture and opportunity to present the personalized pictures, please. Thank you.
have all of our hands free, why not we celebrate with a big round of applause for all the jewels that are sitting in front of us. Please get your hands going. I think we can do a little louder than this, ladies and gentlemen. Let's gather those right and left together.
Okay, everyone looking this camera.
We're going to say Bole Sonehal. Everybody say Sat Sri Akal, please. Yes.
Bole Sonehal!
Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Can you take one single picture?
Please enjoy dinner. Please
Send it
enjoy
to me.
dinner.
चलो भाई ये पकड़ो एक मिनट मेरा भी एक फोटो लेना है हाँ ले जाओ डॉक्टर साहब अभी इसको पहन सकते हो या I'll get it to you. ये अपनी अपनी टीम है
Ladies and gentlemen,
लेना भाई
now we're going to come up right at the front with our last performance of the evening by the very talented members of the Arya dance
Are you
crew.
doing individuals?
So at this moment I'll be asking all of our amazing guests, friends and families to kindly bring all of their attention to the middle of the dance floor as we're about to have the next performance, or the last performance of the evening.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for your patience and your gracious August gathering over here. Now there is one important announcement from Mr. Arvind Chawla about His Excellency President of US and Vice President of US Kamala Harris visit. So he just want to announce something for his upcoming visit.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening, everybody. Can I have your attention, please? Can I have your attention, please, everyone? Hope everyone is enjoying the dinner. Thank you, Manish Media, for bringing all of us together, and congratulations to all of you. I have an important announcement. Our President, Honorable Joe Biden, and Vice President, Honorable Kamala Harris, are in town next week, next Friday. I am part of DNC Finance Council. If any one of you would like to join that event, there is a 50% discount of all the members present here because of Kumabaji. There is a 50% discount on the fundraiser. If anybody wants to join next Friday, Vice President Kamala Harris and President Honorable Joe Biden, for the first time they are coming together in any event. So you can contact me. You can. I'm here until the end of the event for the next hour. So thank you so much.
I'll get the professional photographer. Go ahead. It's all right. Let's go!
That's not true. That's not true. That's not true.
Let's give it up for Arya Dance Crew. Let's hear it for them one more time, ladies and gentlemen.
ਦੀਆਂ ਬਰਸਾਤਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਹੋ